Hey Scorpio, what's up? We're switching things up in Aquarius season. As you can tell, you have an individual sign for your individual sun, moon, rising, or Venus. And this is just for my sake and my sanity. So I feel like Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising in Aquarius season, there is something about like putting yourself first and it just becoming this logical thing. Like it just becoming like, I just feel like there's a calmness, there's a like, duh kind of energy that's going on. So get comfy with me, take some time with me, hydrate, grab your water, grab your Weedles, because I'm ready to dive in. And it's feeling really fucking good. Scorpio, just like that, I made a quick decision. I'm gonna give you guys the real deal, the OG. We're going in because you just got Pluto until September 2024. Leaves, goes back into Capricorn, and then November, what is it? November like 19th or 18th, 19th, 20th, depending on where you are. Your ruling planet is in Aquarius for the next 20 years. So, hydrate, light it if you got it, and I want to go ahead and dive in. I want to create a safe space for my benevolent ancestors, Mother God, Father God, Mother Earth. Thanking you and asking for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising for Aquarius season 2023. I was gonna do, for those of you who've checked out the other videos, a lot of Aquarius season, y'all know, the OGs know it's just too much for me. And I will be all lost in the ether, all willy-nilly, and we won't get shit done. So for the sake of doing what I say I'm gonna fucking do, I had to revert back just for Aquarius season to like the old each zodiacal sign so I can just get stuff done and like handle it. And I was gonna pull from this deck the Modern Nirvana Oracle, and then in the plunge clarify with the Star Seed, but it just feels very, I just got like checked. No, y'all, from now until September, we as a collective and you as a being, as a human, are getting a glimpse into what the dawning of the age of Aquarius is really going to be. And this just feels, I mean, this is profoundly transformational. And that's what it's meant to be. It should be nothing short of like a revolution that is brewing inside of you, Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising. But what's up? It's your girl, Jay. Back at it again with the general tarot reading for Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising for this Aquarius season 2024. Yours is the first reading I've been able to say Aquarius season 2024. And like, okay, that's where we're at. That's interesting. I feel like probably because your ruling planet just moved into Aquarius and there is this like affinity for that energy now. I feel like Scorpio, like your relationship to hope, your relationship to faith, the people that are around you, the quality, the caliber of people around you, everything is just rising up. Like everything is moving to a higher echelon. Everything is going to the next level. And there is just this confidence, this certainty, this like well fucking deserved progress forward. Because it is the plight of Scorpio to, or one of the plights of Scorpio to feel like y'all get the short end of the stick. And since 2008, you fucking have. You absolutely fucking have. The ruler, your ruling planet, Pluto, the god of darkness, chilling in the sign that initiates darkness or the darkest part of the year for 15 years. I hope you're cutting yourself some slack. I hope that you've learned to give yourself some grace through this. I hope seriously that you're learning just to like, whoa, okay. There are ups and downs. There are highs and lows. And look at me bodying this shit. Look at me still here. We still here. You made it, babe. We in this bitch. We in it. So, like I said, hydrate, light it if you got it. Drinking hot lemon water. Well, lukewarm lemon water at this point. And there's something about just let it go. Just let it go. Drop your shoulders. Relax your stomach muscles. Some of us been sucking in for fucking 25 years plus. There's just like something about just releasing your muscles. Just breathe with me for a second. Empty your lungs. And then when you're ready, inhale through your nose and hold it at the top. Hold, and exhale through your mouth. As we welcome in the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising for this Aquarius season. It gets better. And I feel like you guys are like just Seven of Cups and Justice. I feel like you've been really struggling to see like, why has it had to be this hard? Why? And I feel like the divine is just like, yo, I promise you, it's physics. For as dark as your darkness has been, your light will be that light. And the first card coming out is the Seven of Cups. And I feel like you guys are finally like, this is the origin of this card is daydreaming. And so that's what I mean, there's a lot that's wrapped up in it, but I do feel like there is something here about allowing yourself to dream again. Choosing to like shift your mind from confusion into visualization, into like letting your brain, like letting yourself daydream the way that you did when you were a kid. There's a lightness, there's like a sunniness that I feel like is coming in, an effervescence. Your ruling planet in fucking Aquarius is going to be just, I feel like breezy for you guys. And I feel like you're starting to see all these options, starting to get this energy back. There's so much that you want to do and you don't know where to start. And now like you have become like, I feel like you guys are really comfortable with your shadow now. You're really comfortable with that darker aspect of yourself. You're not carrying around the same level of shame or guilt or emotional or spiritual heaviness. Like it's not as heavy. I feel like you guys, and if not, then here's your sign in Aquarius season to be focusing on integrating your shadow more, familiarizing yourself with your shadow and integrating it. And for those of you who are new, your shadow is just the raw, uncut, unfiltered version of you. Your shadow doesn't give a fuck what other people think, what other people feel. It wants what it wants, when it wants it, and it wants your attention first and foremost. It wants your love and attention first and foremost. So do what you can to give it that. Because your shadow, I just hung out with my shadow last night, actually. And so there's just so much freedom in hanging out with your shadow. It's just like, yeah, look at us. Look at us. Fucked up as shit. Look at us just out here crazy, out here raw, out here feral, out here dark as fuck. Anybody could fucking get it. But nobody needs to, because we spend time together and I only need to let the shadow out when the shadow needs to be let out in very appropriate settings, which are very few and far between, extremely few and far between. But my shadow isn't just hanging around like collecting dust because we like kicking it together on a consistent basis, you know? I should get better about doing that with my inner child. But we kicked it a little bit last night too. And I suggest that this just feels like there's something here about spending like the quality of time that you're having with yourself, the quality of time in spirit, the quality of time like that you spend acknowledging and attempting to mend your subconscious mind or your subconscious beliefs about yourself and your future. I feel like there's so much that you're good at, Scorpio. There's so many things that you could do. There's so many directions you could go in. And you may be feeling a little overwhelmed in Aquarius season about like options. I just feel like there's so many options coming in. Yeah, that you may be feeling a bit overwhelmed or overcast in some sort of way. But Two of Cups and the Moon, Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck, the Moon coming out. I feel like you are in a, both of these cards speak to like illusions and daydreams and your relationship to reality. There may be somebody in your life outside of you that with Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio placements that like things aren't as they seem. I feel like you may be feeling even like a bit dissociative, some of you. There could just be like, is this real? What is real? And I'm letting you know, like your ruling planet is going into this very inventive, very abstract, very loving and open and like intimate and like naked in this like communal, this like spiritual communal space. Your ruling planet is about to be there. And I just feel like Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising, your relationship to illusions, your relationship to your perception, your relationship to your emotions, you are profoundly, like what you believe now is not what you used to believe. The way that you see yourself, I feel like is not the same that you saw yourself 7 months ago, 8 months ago, or last year. I feel like there is just some sort of spiritual awakening that is really, really helping you realize like, I've got to come out of my shell, or I've got to come out of this like comfort zone. There's this rite of passage coming in, and I need to figure out amidst this next chapter, this next year, which side of me needs to take the reins. Have you been in domesticated, docile, obedient dog energy, or have you been in feral wolf, fucking shit up, and now it's need to turn into like transfer into the docile dog? You get to choose. It's a general reading. Eat the meat, leave the bones. But there is something about your perception of reality, the way that you're perceived, the amount, like it's like you guys, you ain't afraid of the dark, not anymore. I don't feel like you guys are afraid of your darkness. There also may be some confusion in regards to someone with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio placements, the mother, a mother-in-law, a future mother-in-law, a baby mama, something of that nature. I also feel like some of you may be, I say this all the time, Scorpios are walking lie detector tests. You guys can just fucking see through. Y'all got that Scorpio x-ray vision. And I feel like you are seeing with a new set of eyes. You are just really able, and Pluto moving into Scorpio is just putting us in this place of like, or putting Scorpio energy in this place of just like, it feels like laser focus. Like your relationship to your intuition, your relationship to your dream life, your relationship to spirituality. Some of you are diving deeper into tarot, Reiki, massage. Some of you are diving deeper into esoteric knowledge and like occult studies. Some of you are really like figuring out what it is that you believe in. Some of you also, I feel like your hunches get validated. Vindication coming in for some of you. With strength at the center of the reading, what comes up for me is like, what's got you feeling weak? What are you afraid of? What's going on with this Pisces, Cancer, or Leo? What's going on with your relationship to control? I feel like there also could be some secrets or shifts or something is a miss about your parents or about your father specifically, but I also feel like about the mother specifically. So there could just be some like clearing up the confusion about like your parents or about familial drama. There could be some and like stuff that you're finding out about your ancestry or about like your past in some sort of way. I also feel like some of you are becoming leaders, or there's some like area of life that you're wanting to lead, and you've been spending so much time trying to tame the beast within you, spending so much time trying to act a certain way or be a certain way, or just like fit in or be included. And I just feel like with strength coming out, there is something here. Something's coming full circle from March. Something is coming full circle from last March, last August. This is the moon. This card is ruled by the sun. And so these eclipses from October, the eclipses maybe from April 2023, there could just be stuff coming in full circle. I'm excited to clarify this in the plunge. Hope to see you over there on Patreon, patreon.com/JustJEverything. Over there, me and my ethical cult, we clarify every card. We're like diving in. There's so much astrological, daily readings, all kinds of stuff over there. Go join. That's patreon.com/JustJEverything. Now for free shit, check out my Instagram at JustJ_everything, TikTok at JustJEverything, and for other dope shit that I do, my website, JustJEverything.com. All the links are in the description box below, and I would really, really appreciate it if you like this video. Your girl puts in a lot of work, and I just would love for it to circulate to the tribe and to the people it's supposed to get to. So, Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising. Let's continue for this Aquarius season. 7 of Cups. Here we go. Thank you. We have the 3 of Wands. And then the final card, 3 of Swords. Some of you are done with this Leo, or 5 of Swords reversed on the bottom of the deck. I didn't expect this, Scorpio. I'm just going to say this. And that could be something that you, like, there could be something coming up that you didn't expect too. Okay, and this is what this feels like to me. For some of you, your spidey senses have been tingling about this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, about your mother, or about your father. Your spidey senses have been telling you there's some weird family, like fucked up drama going on, or like you are starting to finally trust your spidey senses. You're finally like understanding like not everything is as it seems. I feel like there's been some secrets between your family, or secrets in between this Pisces and this Leo. Secrets that you've been sensing about someone with Leo placements, and I feel like you decided that you're not going to be a groupie and that you're going to keep it fucking moving because you've got wisdom to gain. You've got data that it's time to extract out of your heart. And I love that the final 2 cards coming out, nice, are air cards, because I feel like the air is going to help blow this away. Aquarius is fixed air. It's like, imagine this huge industrial fucking blow dryer just like blowing you back, and your mouth goes like, you know those people that are like skydiving and you see like all their skin flapping and shit? That's Aquarius energy. And I feel like you guys are finally like, this shit is being like thrown away. It's being like blown out of you. It's being blown out of your sphere. The old pain that you've been clinging to, the 5 swords, I mean the 3 swords he's holding there are the 3 swords that are these 3 swords. Who else got this? I want to say Leo. Someone else got these cards as well. And I want to say it was like Virgo or Leo. But underneath the 5 of Swords reverse, when you let go, when you find, that's what I'm saying. It's like whatever this is, whatever hang up, whatever fear you have, it's like anything worth having is gonna hurt. You keeping yourself guarded and you keeping yourself closed off is just gonna keep you alone, and then perpetuating that freaking, or fulfilling this self-fulfilling prophecy that you've created about like you're not enough, or nobody's ever gonna blah, 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 blah. It's time to start going through your brain and like extracting those shitty beliefs that you have about yourself, or those things that you say about yourself. Yes, I'm getting mad at you. That's how it feels. It's like, stop talking about my fucking friend like that. Stop believing about my friend like that. It's making me emotional. I'm feeling some type of fucking way. And I feel like there are people who will show up for you if you would allow yourself to like, if you would you're not gonna have a choice. With Pluto in Aquarius, Aquarius governs friends. This is the collective. You will be around people. There are gonna be people who see parts of you that you don't want them to see. And I just feel like there's stuff that's like, if you would just willingly come out of your hidey hole and expose your truth to other people and talk to them, you would realize, what have I been so afraid of? I've got all this power, all this control, all this vitality, all this energy. Even if it's anger, I can transmute this energy into fucking power. And the power to stop just thinking about what I could do and then start applying action into how I'm gonna fucking make it my reality. And so this is not nothing but three of wands plus the three of swords is the final two cards. Threes are creation, baby. Creation. You are finally creating something out of this. The divine is revealing what you are meant to create. And you're moving forward, and I feel like you're turning your back on the bullshit. Some of you are turning your back on this Leo. Some of you are turning your back on your father. Some of you are turning your back on like or you've set a boundary or some kind of thing with like men, or with the women in your life. There could be like a father's girlfriend or a father something, or there could just be something here where it's just like, skirt, done with that. And maybe somebody with Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. But I just feel like the closer that we get to Pisces season, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising, you're really figuring out how to merge your passion with your practicality. You're really figuring out how to turn away, how to like, it's like you're really figuring out what's for you. You're really figuring out how to like, this is off brand. I'm done with this. This is a no for me. Like, I feel like you're really learning how to move forward and how to like, and I feel like you've set something in motion. And you set something in motion, and stop worrying about the how. The how is not your job. The divine's going to handle the how. You just worry about, not worry, but you just start, your part, do your part in initiating your intentions, putting action towards the things that you intend. Your ships are coming in. It soon will be your time. But I feel like you're being taught how to make $1 out of 15 cents. You're being taught how to really communicate and be affectionate and be sweet and kind and open your heart. I feel like there's like, you deal with this, you face this, and there's all this effervescence that comes in. Yes, the Five of Swords reversed on the bottom of the deck, all this defensiveness, I feel like it's like lost away. You start to really understand what is protecting you. That's what's happening. In Aquarius season, the season of I know, I feel like are really, really diving deeper into your understanding of who the God of your understanding is. Like what it is and what you do about your beliefs, and like when do you access your beliefs, and how much you access your faith, and how much your faith becomes a verb. You're in this place, I feel like y'all are really figuring out what God is and who God is to you. I like the word God. Some people use source, spirit, the universe, nature, whatever it is that you like saying. I like the word God. And so I'm going to keep using it. And I feel like some of you have figured out, okay, this is what God is to me. And because I know what has my back, I don't need to be fucking braced. I don't need to be collecting these swords. I don't need to be toting these swords around. I don't need to be like scrambling for protection when I realize what protection I have. And because I put my weapons down, look, all of a sudden now this love can come in. And maybe somebody really smart, really intelligent, somebody you have really good sex with, somebody that wants to offer you something. They may have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Capricorn, maybe Taurus or Virgo placements. But I'm gonna just go ahead and show you what's underneath here because I love you. It's like you learn how to put these weapons down, and then baby, you get on this quest of love, and somebody comes in, and I feel like there's somebody that comes in don't fucking play about you. Or some of you, like, you get on this quest of love and you become a boss. You become way more masterful in your mind. You get a promotion. You're able to really face your fears, face your darkness. There's this uptick of fun as well with the double out. There's this like sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Or you're really able to figure out, like, you're facing the big boss, facing the big fears in your life. And because you get those boulders out of the way, your hands are free. Because your hands are free, there's all this new stability that wants to come in. And a lot of that stability has a lot to do with this version of reality that you're willing yourself into. So this full moon in Leo, I feel like is really important for y'all. That's happening on January 25th. Let it go. Whatever it is. When you see this, whatever comes up, the confusion around it, the fear, the anxiety, when you really connect to your higher self and you really understand who the God of your understanding is, you stop fearing this. You start understanding that there's power, wisdom. There's like the jump off is locked up in that always. Because physics, for all the chaos that you've experienced, you will get to have the equivalent calm. I'll see you over on Patreon, patreon.com/JustJEverything. Please like the video. Let's get into it. For the full version of the video, go to Patreon.